And welcome back to Chapter 2 of What If Naruto, My Hero Academia Pokemon crossover What If. So last time, just to recap real quick, Deku had gotten his first Pokemon. He had to go through lots of trials to get it, but he caught his first Pokemon. And his starter Pokemon is Larvesta. To just briefly explain why I chose Larvesta, One for All is always kind of described as a flame, a torch that is passed on from user to user. And we even see that flame represented in All Might at one point, and how it just explodes one more time when he uses the, United States Smash. I like the idea of Larvesta being this very tiny fire Pokemon, this little fuzzy flame that Deku has that, represents kind of All for One in a way, and that it will eventually grow into Volcarona, this beautiful, wide, vibrant, just expression of fire and power. I like that idea. So that's why I went with Larvesta. So anyway, we cut over now to back to the plot. And I've got to get my list of cities up here, or towns up here, so I know exactly what I'm referencing for what names here. Okay. So Deku made it to Wellgrove Town. He healed up Larvesta and got him on his team. Meanwhile, a lanky, kind of almost sickly-looking blonde man walks in, and the rescue girl, I had to get the name out there for a second. The rescue girl's like, "Oh, it's you. I'm surprised to see you here." It's like, do all of you know who I am when I look like this? Well, word gets around fast all night. Plus, it's important for us to know exactly where you are, who you are, so we can help you and your Pokemon at any time. I do appreciate that. Thank you, Recovery Girl. Now, I'm just using this image as the most convenient image. He looks a bit more like he's not Indiana Jones-ish, but he looks a bit more like he's set for travel. Like he does have a backpack slung over his shoulder. He's got a jacket on, so he does look like he's a bit more of a travel. Meanwhile, sitting in the corner is Deku, just calling his mom. "Hi, Mom, it's me." It's like, "Oh, Deku, honey, I'm so relieved you made it to Wellgrove already. It's amazing." "Yeah, I made it to Wellgrove. I had a little bump along the way." "Bump? See, what happened was," and he kind of explains what happened. "Oh my God, Mom, okay, I'm fine, Mom. Look, I'm fine. Plus, look, I actually finally caught my first Pokemon." And Larvesta kind of goes there and says, "Larvesta." "Oh my God, you caught your first Pokemon. It's such a cute one too." And even Larvesta's got a little blush. I was like, "Larvesta." Larvesta. I was like, "I like this lady." It's like, "Now be careful," and I'll even throw a little joke from the anime in there. "And don't forget to change your you-know-whats." "Mom, okay, thank you, bye." So he's popping out of there, and as he's popping out of there, he's thinking, okay, so the next town I got to go to is, and then he realizes the next town is, making sure I got my key up here, sorry, I got to get my towns ready. Is Yue. Now, Yue is, I say Yue, it's technically it is its own city. It's got a giant stadium, a lot of towns, a little river that flows through with some bridges that cross over. It's a very beautiful looking town in many ways. Got a bit of a wall with many doors and entrances. But I wanted UA itself to kind of be not just like the end-all, be-all where everyone wants to be, but I wanted to make it its own thing. So UA is called UA. Now, what UA stands for has kind of been lost to time. Like, what UA actually stands for, I believe it's like, I don't know what UA stands for in the actual series. It's U and A. They mean something. University Academy or Universal Academy, something like that. But what UA in this Pokemon world means, no one actually truly knows. All I know is it's a great honor, and it's where the Pokemon League in this general region is held. So Deku's walking along, going through basically what's technically Route 1 for him, but he's already been through the actual Route 1. He actually bypassed Route 1. So he's actually on Route 2 at this point. And along the way, he meets this man. He runs into this, "Oh, excuse me, young traveler. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm sorry to bother you." "Oh, no, it's fine. I'm sorry to bother you." "Oh, I see you appear to be a trainer. Is that all right?" "Yeah, I just started. I came from New Leaf Town." "Oh, New Leaf Town, huh? Oh, that's where Torino is." "Oh, you know Professor Torino?" You could say that. He actually he actually gave me my first Pokemon and helped me train up. And train up and be the trainer I am today." "Oh, you're a trainer too?" "That's right, young man." That's right, young man. I have a business, and I take it you're going to UA for the opening commencements of the festival. That's right. Yeah, I'm going to be the best ever. I'm going to be even better. I'm going to be just as great as All Might, maybe even better. All I got to do is work hard. And it's like, oh, so you're All Might fanboy? And they have a nice interaction. All Might, because she is like, wow. And it's like you weren't lying when you said you met a kid, because he remembers talking on the phone with Torino maybe a little while prior to meeting meeting. Deku is like how Torino mentioned that there was a boy who just reminded him so much of himself, and it's like, oh, so this must be the kid Torino talked about. He's got a lot of me. He have a tune of my own. He does seem to remind me of myself. As they're walking, they're talking, conversing. So, you okay? Yeah, sorry, it's just a old injury that acts up every now and then. So tell me. So you want to be just like Owen? That's a tough goal you've set for yourself, young man. I know I can do it. I can't be just like All Might, but if I could catch maybe one Pokemon that he has on his team, like maybe as Machamp, or as Lucario, Braviary, that'd be awesome. Braviary, that'd be awesome. Like, oh man, he really is a fanboy. All of a sudden they hear a noise, just die. What's that? And they see this little short thing just hitting a tree, just training. Or it basically, it appears to be training over and over again. All Might looks like, it appears to be a Tyrogue. Tight. And Tyrogue's like, wow, it looks like it's using Brick Break, dude. They're not trying to learn Brick Break. It's like, well, it looks like it knows the Brick Break. It's just trying to really get it down. Tight. And then finally just breaks the tree down. Wow, that's a lot of power. I know, it's not very often you see a Tyrogue that knows Tyrogue to use Brick. Most Tyrogue only have a set amount of moves where they evolve. This one seemed to have been inherited something from one of its parents. It's like, oh man, I only have one Pokemon so far. Maybe I should try to catch it. It's like, oh, are you sure about that, kid? Are you sure you want to go down that route, kid? And it's like, absolutely. I can't say no to a challenge. And plus, if it's a strong Pokemon, I know I got to have it for my team. And together we're gonna be awesome. And, hey, Tyrogue, I want to battle. And Tyrogue just, in that position, he's like, Tyrogue. So he sends out Larvesta, and their fight begins. Now, I won't go too much into detail of the fight, mostly because I didn't actually, I'll admit, I didn't write the fight for him catching Tyrogue, but I'll sum it up real quickly. Luckily, because of the Flame Body ability, which luckily Larvesta has, even though Tyrogue does use a Fake Out, which causes him to flinch, it does cause him to get burned, because it is a physical move. Cause him to get burned, which, does, make him reel back. Then Deku uses String Shot, basically pulls in Tyrogue, who then gets hit with Zen Headbutt. Yes, I've written out all the movesets for these guys, by the way, and as they continue to level up in the story, I changed the movesets to represent, how they match in the game. So he gets hit, and by the way, you might be saying, well, Larvesta doesn't know Zen Headbutt. It can learn it through egg moves. Some of these guys definitely got lucked out in their Pokemon. Deku and Bakugo are both of them. And when you see Bakugo's Pokemon, you'll understand why he lucked out with the Pokemon he got. Because he always kind of always gets things handed to him in a way. And I still wanted to show that on some level. Again, when we get to Bakugo's Pokemon, you'll understand. But point being, fortunately, he still has 5 Pokeballs after blitzing through a bunch of them in the forest. Lands. Ball shakes a little bit, and boom, he catches the Tyrogue. Now, as always, I'll explain a little bit why I chose the Pokemon that I did. But first off, All Might comes in and says, hey, that was impressive, kid. You did pretty good for a first timer. Thanks. I didn't get your name. And he's like, Toshinori. You can call me Toshinori. Thanks, Toshinori. It's like, yeah, it really means a lot from a veteran trainer like yourself. You just keep having that gumption, that never get off spirit, and treat your Pokemon right, and they'll do the best they can for you. I see a lot of potential in you, kid, and I look forward to seeing more from you. Mate, why don't you, here? And he actually hands him, because it's All Might, he probably has a bunch of stuff on. So, here, why don't you hand give the little guy this, and gives him a potion. Like, oh, thanks. I gotta head off because I got business in UA. But why don't you stay here and get to know your Pokemon for a little bit? It's like, that's a good idea. And he basically releases Tower, gives him a potion, heals him up, and All Might goes on his way for now. So, obviously, he gets to know Tyrogue, and he's like, I'm Tyrogue. So why did I choose... Actually, I should probably keep that one up. Why did I choose Tyrogue? Well, it's more about what evolution I gave Tyrogue than choosing Tyrogue. But to be fair, Tyrogue does have similarities to Deku. And I'm calling him Deku. It's Midoriya and Zuko, but Deku's just easier. Tyrogue is a novice fighting type. He's still learning, he's still training, then eventually he'll grow and get stronger. That is exactly what Deku was in My Hero. He barely knew how to use his power. He could barely fight beyond, just kind of the haphazard stuff he was doing. But he still tried. And that, I think, brilliantly is described by Tyrogue. Now, that being said, when we get to which evolution I chose for Tyrogue, it'll make a lot more sense why I chose him as well. That was actually the main reason I chose him, because of which of the three I chose evolutions, Hitmontop, Hitmonchan, I chose for him. And technically, any one of those could fit Deku. Deku uses his fist, Deku uses his legs, so any one of those three could work. But again, when we get to it, we'll get to it. Point being, though, we now cut to after he gets to know his Pokemon a little bit. Deku is walking through, and he gets into UA. Now, again, I wish I had actual art skills or something to actually draw fairly competently on the computer, so I could actually just have the region up here, so you could actually see the region I did. Again, I briefly showed it when I did my video on like my Chapter 0. Needless to say, it's almost like an enclosed. It's a giant city. It's an enclosed area, very, I want to say, Italian-inspired in some of its architecture, with a giant coliseum where the league is actually held every year. And as he goes in, he's walking around, and there's a giant... He's seeing people active and bustling. Goes to the Pokemon Center, gets his Pokemon officially healed up, and then he basically goes and he kind of interacts. He buys a couple things at a mart. Unfortunately, he hasn't had a real Pokemon battle yet, but he was lucky enough to get a couple potions from Torino, and, All Might had given him the potion, so he didn't need to use that. And plus, you always get starter money in this, so he does go to a Pokemon Center or Pokemart. They're separate in this world. They're not in the same building. And he buys a couple things. Nothing amazing, just maybe an antidote here, Paralyze Heal there, an extra potion, maybe a few extra Pokeballs just to be sure. And he makes sure he still has enough in case he needs to get anything else. So, that being said, he's walking around taking sights, and then he sees, the big crowds. Like, is this where the announcement's being held? That's right, son. This is where the announcement's being held. Now, shut up. It's about to start. And all of a sudden, a announcer shows up. Hey, love! And I didn't actually get... I just realized it should have been... It is President Mike. I should have put an image of President Mike here. But, yeah. What's up, my Pokemon fans? How you doing today? Oh, Stone Cold Silence. Cold burn. But it's all right, because we're getting fired up. It's the start of what you've all been waiting for. Pokemon League, baby. And then everyone starts to... That's right. Let him hear ya. And here to commemorate every year as he's done since he became champion. The champion on love, All Might. And All Might just flies up and lands right on him. Never fear, for I am here. And, all the, greetings all young trainers looking to partake in this year's challenge. I see many of you are new here, and some of you may be returning. But let's all be equals on the foot of battle this season. For you are the future of the next generation and the future of the Pokemon League, and trainers alike. I, All Might, am here to officially kick off the start of the Pokemon League. As you all know, you'll travel across this great region we know as the Hero region by going to participate in the Gym Challenge, facing off against gym leaders to earn badges and eventually earn your spot in the Pokemon League, where you will fight everyone who has made it that far. But only one of you will be able to earn the challenge, earn the right. The challenge, not only the Elite Four, but myself for the title of champion. Yeah, and everyone's cheering. So with all the formalities out of the way, I declare this season. I declare this Pokemon League to begin! And with that, I must leave. Now, remember, folks, if you ever need help, or if your Pokemon are in trouble, never fear, for I shall be there! And then he just, he jumps out again. Again, All Might is one of the only people who's quirk actually does get. This is why, and it's part of the reason he is such like one of the, he's such an icon in this world. Not just, in My Hero, obviously, but in this world, because not only is he, the champion, he's a powerful trainer, but he's a powerful person, but he's also a person who fights for the everyman and protects them to his utmost ability. So with All Might leaving, I was like, wow, that wasn't, then Dory is just, all giddy with, just fanboys. Oh my God, that was All Might. Oh my God, that was All Might. Oh my God, it's All Might. It's like, yeah, and all of a sudden, it's like, wow, you're really kind of weird. Now Uraraka, we shouldn't judge him. And, he sees both Uraraka and Iida there. And they're obviously, he's like, oh, sorry, it's just, I'm such a big fan. I've been a big fan of him forever. It's like, no, I can understand it. He is, after all, the champion. And he inspires so many of us. So many of us. Yeah, by the way, I'm sorry, I'm Izuku Midoriya. It's like, oh, forgive me, I am Tenya Iida of the Iida family. I'm from, did I write the name of that town down? 1 second. Oh, yeah, I'm from, well, maybe I didn't. Oh, yeah, oh, wait a minute. No, I don't think I did write that one down. Oh, wait, yeah, I did. I just said another town. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm from another town. It's like, oh, which town? Yes. I think that'd actually be a funny name for another town. It's actually pronounced another. Anyway, I actually never named the other town. There's a town that's actually south of the starting town that Deku comes from. That because the starting town technically is actually big, like I said in the first episode, big, not too big enough to be an actual city, but much bigger than your average town. So, yeah, basically it's kind of like small towns lumped together into one big one. And I'm Ochako Uraraka. Uraraka Ochako. Sorry, her name's Uraraka, I believe is her first name, isn't it? That actually, I just want to find out real quick before I. Uraraka, is it Uraraka Ochako? Okay, it's Ochako Uraraka. Okay, I'm Ochako Uraraka, but you can just call me Uraraka. Okay. It's like, yeah, Deku. Midoriya, huh? So, what are you doing here? It's like, I'm here to take Jin's. Oh, yeah, so are we. It's like, oh, really? Well, I guess that makes us rivals automatically. Yes. I indeed look forward to having a thrilling battle with you at some point. It's like, in fact, why don't we all have a battle right now? And Uraraka's just all happy. He's like, we can have a 3-way battle like they do in the Alola region, kind of like our battle royale. It's like, oh, that could actually be kind of fun. Are you sure about this, Uraraka? It is kind of crowded out here right now. If someone's Pokemon or someone in general could actually get hurt. It's like, come on, that's silly. It's like, that's not a bad idea. Wait, you're still here? And, Midoriya kind of just tenses up. It's like, huh? It's like, how did you get here, you loser? And sure enough, there's Bakugo there. Just like, I can't believe a loser like you actually made it all the way here. Don't tell me you actually managed to catch a Pokemon. Yeah, I managed to catch. In fact, I've actually got 2 Pokemon. You think that makes you some hot piece of hot stuff, huh? I've already got 3 Pokemon. I'm already in my. Hell, I even involved my starter already. What do you got on your plate, huh? And you do anything? You involve your starter, huh? Are your 2 Pokemon so great, loser? I can't believe you're even trying. It's like, and Deku's now just Deku at this point is a little different. Like I said, Deku has taken a lot of abuse from Bakugo, and he normally takes it. But unlike this, where it's not a world where they have quirks where they can actually kick each other's asses with it. It's the fact that, it's just more lazy. So, Deku in this version has a lot more balls against Bakugo. And Midoriya, and Deku, I keep going Midoriya Deku, and it's like, oh, wait, Izuku, why is he calling you Deku? You must be new around here. I guess you don't know, huh? It changed his name. If you look at his name differently, his name means loser, which is exactly which is really perfectly fitting for someone like him. And Midoriya's like, that's it. That's it. You want to go? And say, are you? And then Bakugo's smile actually just kind of fades like, you challenging me, Deku? It's like, yeah, I'm challenging him. Fine, but seeing as I got 3 and you got 2, why don't we just make this 1-on-1? It's like, fine by me. It's like, you want to see what I can do? You're gonna see exactly what I can do. Yeah, bring it on, loser. I'm gonna wipe the floor with you. So, Uraraka, shouldn't we step in? We could, but I don't think it would really be a good idea. This looks like something Midoriya wants to do on his own. And so, Midoriya sends out his, excuse me. I'm trying to remember which one sends out that Pokemon first. Bakugo sends out his Pokemon and says, "Go, Quilava!" Now, a lot of people, when I see them make, like, the fan teams for these guys, a Typhlosion is usually on the list. Makes sense. It looks a lot like Bakugo's design. It's an explosion Pokemon, and that was the starter I chose. What it knows is a little different. And it's like, he's right. He already, wait, that's his start. He got a Cyndaquil as a start. He already evolved it. He's right. What's the matter, Deku? Already afraid to show him fighting. Even Quilava's got a bit of a cocky attitude, like, she's like, Quilava. He's like, do you want to go? Fine. Go, Larvesta! And he's like, Larvesta! And even Bakugo actually has to stop and go, Larvesta, where the hell did you find something like that? Those things are rare as hell. It's like, that's not your... what's the matter? What's the matter? Are you jealous that I was able to catch a Pokemon you couldn't? It's like, no, it's just... Bakugo's like... Because Bakugo's got a short fuse. Like, oh, you don't want to mess with me, Midoriya. You don't want to go down that route. It's like, I'm sorry. Sorry, did I touch your nerve? Oh, you're so dead. And I imagine Tenya was the one who basically said, all right, on my signal, begin. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. And I drew Hajime. I was like, and begin. And basically now the fight begins. So Deku starts out with a string shot. He's like, string shot. That's a string shot. Whereas Bakugo is like, yeah, please, is that all you got? Quilava, use smoke screen, and smoke screen comes out, and there it is. Use smoke screen. It blocks the string's throughout view and it lowers accuracy. He basically just completely blindsides Larvesta by now use the smoke screen to your advantage. Use quick attack. Quick attack comes in, and basically, where is it? That's odd. Why isn't? Oh, there it is. Quick attack comes in, and he lands it straight on Larvesta. Now, unfortunately, Larvesta's Deku knows, or yeah, I'm calling it Deku. Deku knows that String Shot's not going to do a damn thing, unfortunately, because, Flame Body's not going to do a damn thing because you can't burn a fire type. At least not yet. We'll wait to see what happens in Gen 9. Maybe you'll learn to burn a fire type at that point. But at that point, he basically comes in and says, "No, I'm not giving up yet, Ember!" And then uses Ember on Quilava. And then here's part of where Bakugo lucked out. Is that instead of, hurt, because normally when you get a Quilava or any starter, it just has either Torrent, Blaze, or Overgrowth. Unfortunately, and Deku's thinking, okay, it's going to do a little bit of damage. But unfortunately, it does nothing. It's like, what? I told you I got the cream of the crop, Deku. My Quilava doesn't have the Blaze ability. It's got Fire Flash. It's like, Fire Flash, which, if you know Fire Flash, ups the strength of a Fire-type Pokemon that got hit with a Fire-type attack. So it's like, crap's like, now! And here's where the egg move comes in. Crush Claw! And then basically just lands it straight on Larvesta. It's like, I told you can't match me, Deku. You're never going to be able to beat me, no matter what you do. I come from a long line of perfect I come from a trainer's legacy of trainers in my family. You've got one trainer, you got one no good dad who left you, and that strikes a nerve. Oh, they're running out of battery, but almost done anyway. That strikes a chord with Deku. Now it's like, but he's able to actually keep his calm, fortunately, because that's something that Deku has always been able to do, is keep his cool most of the time. And opposed to Bakugo, he can still do that. So again, he goes, says, "It's over. All right, it's over, Deku. Crush Claw, finish your Quilava. Crush Claw." He comes in, a String Shot, grab him, and then how surprisingly, the String Shot grabs onto the Crush Claw. Now pull yourself onto Quilava. And it's like, what? And he just pull yourself in. And he's coming in straight at Quilava. Bakugo's like, what is he doing? Zen Headbutt! And then, boom, smacks right into Quilava's face, which he wasn't expecting. Quilava! And Zen Headbutt has a percentage chance of flinching, which luckily it does, because it's right. Quilava! Quilava! Use Quick Attack! Quilava, all of a sudden, absorb! And then just, Larvesta grabs on and just clutches onto Quilava using Absorb. Not taking much, obviously, because unfortunately right now Quilava is a few levels higher than Larvesta. I'm not going to say what levels are, but I do have the levels written down. And it's a grass type move, so it doesn't do much, but it's enough. He's holding on to dear life, just Larvesta, Quill. It's like, get him up, get him off, and then basically he finally just uses the flames on his head to kind of blast him off. Quill, it's like, this is it. And he's like, you think you can win that? Think you can make a fool out of me? Crush Claw, Zen Headbutt, and they clash and just boom. And the Crush Claw and the Zen Headbutt kind of go. And again, it hurts them both because both attacks land. One is hitting the hand. One is hitting basically head straight on the head. And they just boom, and they just kind of part. And they're both kind of huffing and puffing. It's like, Larvesta! And Bakugo isn't happy. Bakugo is surprised that Midoriya Deku was able to do as well as he did, but he still keeps on the face like, see, I told you, you can't beat me, loser. This isn't over. Next time we fight a different Bakugo, you'll see. I'm not giving up no matter what you said. You want to make a fool out of yourself? Go ahead. Next time we meet, I won't go easy on you. And he goes and meets up with the two people he actually started traveling with as well. In this case, Kirishima and Mina Ashido. I just like that kind of 3-group pairing. Although, quite frankly, I don't really ship that much. But hard to say which women in Deku's class I'd prefer to end up with. I'll be honest, I don't actually support the Ochako Midoriya pairing that much. I don't hate it, but the problem is it kind of just defines her character a little bit at this point, so I don't really dig on it that much. Plus, it's way too obvious. If anything, I actually would prefer him and Asui, or him and Mina. I like Mina's personality. I like her design. She's got a cute school. She's got an oddly attractive quality to her. At least in my, and I can say that because they're fictional characters, even though they're technically teenagers. Like, if they were adults, I'd say the exact same thing. So, yeah, and not that I don't hate the Ochako thing or anything like that. I just, whatever. Why did I bring that up now? Oh, yeah, because why I have Mina and Kirishima there. I also kind of just, the Kirishima and Mina thing is also just really obvious to me. But anyway, it ends with Deku basically making a promise like, no, it's like, this isn't over. No matter what, I promise, I'll be just as strong as All Might, maybe even better, and I'll even beat you. Bakugo, believe it. I throw a little Naruto in there. Believe it, I'll do it. Throw a little Naruto in there, but not in the whole believe it. More like the, I promise, I will do it one day. It's like, yeah, you in your dreams. And so he walks off. And, Deku, I'm sorry. And, sorry, you don't like Cultic. And then Deku hears her say, it's like, actually, coming from anyone else, it's really not that bad of a name now that I think about it. But is Larvesta okay? Larvesta just kind of, it's like, it's okay, Larvesta. We'll get him next time, no matter what. And it's like, we'll get you patched up at the Pokemon Center. And it's like, that's good. And that's good to hear. You haven't lost your spirit. And it's like, after all, how can we be rivals if I just give up after one fight? That's exactly what I like to hear from my rivals, Midoriya, or should I say Deku? It's like, Deku's fine. It's kind of him accepting the Deku name. So that's what we're gonna leave it off for Chapter 2. He makes UA caught a Trigo, a Tyrogue, met All Might, and had a battle with Bakugo. So that's where we're gonna leave it off today. Join us next Saturday when we go to Chapter 3. Till then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below, let us know. I'll do a review of it at some point. And by the way, like I said in the last time I did one of these, right now this is the only what if I'm doing extra images with. But if you want me to do this for more what ifs, let me, or other videos like my who would win, something like that, let me know in the comments below, because part of me does want to do it. It's just going to take a bit more extra work, which means it's going to take more time to do the videos. Until then, though, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Obviously, ideas for who would win, Star Wars, what if, anything I put in the channel, put on the comments below. If you like what you see here and you want to get notified, obviously ring the bell. Gotta try to remember to talk about ringing the bell too, because that's when you get notified that the video's up. So until then, later.